Welcome back to Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm your host, Josh, and we are here playing The Long Dark. This is the... Oh, nice. Why not? This is the Bedroll, Bearskin Bedroll only challenge. So right now, we're in Mountain Town. We're at the Paradise Meadows farm. And yeah, there's that torch is burnt out. I haven't quite searched this place out. I do have all kinds of
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, that's ragged though. Speaking of ragged, most of my clothing is just in very bad shape. That's in good shape. I have 2 of those. I'd love to fix them. I have no gloves and no hat. Well, I guess I have the ear wraps. Those are a little worse for wear. I did find combat pants. That was awesome. Got 2 pairs of... Oh, let's put those on. Yes, boots. So anyway, I have not really searched this place out very well. What the heck? Okay. I ran into a wolf a couple of different times, but it was nice enough to take out one of these rabbits for me, and the other one, yeah, that one got... That's the wolf ravaged rabbit. Don't worry, ma'am. We've got food, but we're not going for well-fed. I'm just going for try to starve as little as possible so that I don't lose all my condition. Mountain Town is an area with lots of food. It is, I forget exactly what the settings are, but I think it's medium loose loot spawn availability, so some of the stuff laying around there will be more of. It's basically regular, oh, salty crackers, yes. It's basically regular interloper. Just with a few additives. One of them being the rifle and the revolver. Another being... Oh, coffee. Yes, I need it. Coffee. Oh, no. Yeah. What is it? I don't remember now. Basically, it was just... I turned on the rifle, turned on the revolver... Changed the item density reduction from high, like from very high to high, and then I don't know. I showed it in the first episode, so if you missed the first episode, it's at the very beginning. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting contact with a wolf. I mean, I already had technically a couple of encounters, but I don't want to get into an actual struggle because, yeah, it's not going to end well for me. Okay, so much for loot being here. That's very disappointing. Alright, I searched all of these. There's nothing down here. Let's just grab this cooking pot. Yeah, so I found some food that was nice. What the hell? Oh, just cardboard box. Ooh, some blood. That's not mine. Alright, I did use a book. I'd like to have at least one book on me. What's this? Just regular books? Okay. Yeah, hungry and thirsty. First thing I want to do is make up some of this coffee and herbal teas. I'd like to have them ready. I've got plenty of water at the moment, so I don't think it's an issue. Let's just... Yeah, we'll do half and half. Make up some of this coffee. Wait, tomato soup? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh wait, that tomato soup is already opened. Whatever. I am going to leave the rabbits here. I don't think I'm going to go for the guts or the hide. I don't know. I don't really have a purpose for doing it, so I don't think I'm going to. I do have one coffee I found. Let's see here. This fire still has a little bit of time. Yeah. I need to cook these things, though. But yeah, anyway, so the whole purpose of this is the idea that I'm going to try to survive without a bedroll. So I'm not really sure where I should go. I think maybe Coastal Highway, because there's quite a few bear spawns there, and there's a lot of houses where I can sleep. I don't know. I haven't done Outer Loper before, so I don't know where there is like caves that have beds and things like that. So it's a little risky for me to do this with such low knowledge of the different situations. So I'm also not used to starving myself. But there's a definite lesson learned with the last run. The fact that if I had gone with the starvation tactic, I might have been able to get out of there alive. Maybe. Yikes, we're thirsty. Actually, yeah. Okay, those are done. Whatever. How heavy? Pretty heavy. Yikes. And we're tired, so that's not great. We're gonna get out of here. No gun here. I did find some bullets, actually, so that's good. And I've got a bunch of clothes, but I think, actually, we're gonna eat this food. Where'd you go? Yes, awesome. I'll eat just a little bit. We're gonna have to sleep soon anyway. Ugh. No, I'm gonna leave the rabbits. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave the rabbits. We're going back to Grey Mother's house. Hopefully it's not too windy. There is some cattail stalks along the river I could get. That might not be a bad idea. I do have the pry bar. Maybe I should go... I mean, there's a fish at Grey Mother's. There's still a bunch of houses. Okay, this is not terrible. We're actually warm at the moment. This is kind of nice. I just broke down most of my torches, so that's not great. Yeah, we're way overweight. I don't know, that fish that I found was like 600, 700 calories, so it might be a good idea to try to get it onto a fire sooner than later. I don't have any tools, though. And I probably shouldn't run too much. Yeah, I'm not too worried about... Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not too worried about firewood, stuff like that. Oh, that's right. I put it on medium plant. Instead of like high or low, it's on medium. So that's something. Now, speaking of plants, I probably should grab some of these while I can. I'm just going to work my way up the river and then back to Grey Mother's. I think that's my best option. Okay, we'll definitely take these. I don't know. I think I should go Mystery Lake, maybe? Or, I don't know. It might be a good idea to try to go to the Muskeg. Just based on the fact that there's a chance of a heavy hammer being there. I see more cattails over there, but I don't want to get greedy. The weather birds came by. Oh, Willow says hi. Yeah, and we're tired, so I need to go find somewhere to sleep. I think that's gonna have to do, actually. Oh, yeah, Willow says hi. Yeah, here comes the wind. Not good. Alright, hold on one second. Alright, and I'm back. I did grab another torch. I thought I grabbed 2 torches, so I actually need to hustle. It's not the end of the world if this torch goes out, but I would like it not to. Especially going where I'm going. Even if I don't have scent markers on me, I don't have very many bullets, and I don't want to use them if I don't have to. I mean, we're almost halfway to the other spot, but there's food at Grey Mother's. There's a stove. Let's see if I can get up this ridge. Actually, this is not a bad spot to go, because if I can get to this house up here...
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia
Where is it?
wouldn't kill me.
Right... Is it right there? Is that the house? I think this is the house. Yeah, we're thirsty, we're hungry. I should... Oh, crap! Oh my god. Hi, just... be gone. That scared me a little bit. I was like, why is the ground moving? Oh, it's a wolf. Ha! Good grief. Okay. Scary. Another jerry can? Really?
Really useful.
Good grief. That's a lot there. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to worry about keeping this fire going. I'll just have to use a match. There are gloves here. Sometimes there's gloves. There's a candy bar. Alright, there's a little bit of time left in the day. I am tired, though. There's some more cloth. What else is here? Anything? Anything good? I was kind of hoping there would be a bedroll. Or not a bedroll, a rifle. Sometimes it spawns in this little spot, so... It did not this time. Alright, let's, I guess we'll just drink the soda. That's a lot of food. It's not bad. Alright, that's gonna have to be for now. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I don't care about the extra stuff. Let's see, what's the first thing I want to repair is probably this thing. 45 and 2. Yep. Come on. Thank you.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, we're gonna eat. We're gonna do it. Oh, I need to drink some more water again. I think I have just enough time to repair this other one. Or at least attempt to. Come on, you can... Never mind. Alright, this can go here. Yeah, we're tired. Yikes, that has to get mended. Oh, I can drop those. And that. And this thing. Alright, here's the bed. Let's see, how much cloth do I have? 3 cloth. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's a lot of jerry can fuel. That is fantastic. Let's actually reload this. I only remember picking up 1 box of rounds, so I guess there was 10 bullets in that box. That's cool. Very nice. And let's see here. Conditions okay. Let's gamble a little bit. I have the antibiotics. I think that should be good. 888 calories. How much is it going to take to sleep for 9 hours? Okay, that's plenty. Okay. Let's drink some tea. There we go. And then we'll sleep for... It's interloper setting, so I can get away with the 10 hours. It is, again, low recovery. I almost went with low sleep recovery and medium at-rest recovery, but honestly, I don't think it's going to make any difference. Alright, did that get us completely... No, not. So let's go a little bit longer.
I'm starving.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get 3 hours in, but it'll be good enough. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'll have to remember there's clothes here, but for now that's gonna have to be fine. I probably could have eaten this as well just to get it, you know, out of my inventory. We are heavy. Oh, I was supposed to leave one of these behind. Crap. Alright. It's probably not great weather outside. Let's drink some more water. I think that'll be fine. I only have 3. Maybe I could rip apart some of these clothing items. I'm going to try to repair just a little bit.
Need something to eat.
No, I'm so sorry. We're not going to eat. No food for you. Okay, I probably should have left. Now it sounds very bad out. 2 cloth. If I make these improvised hand wraps, oh, I need 4 cloth. Yeah, if I make those, immediately after I do that, I'm going to find some gloves. So I'm going to avoid doing that. This actually only takes 10 minutes, so let's just rip this thing to shreds. Okay, those are both in sad condition. These need to get repaired. Hopefully. Okay, that's nice. We're thirsty again already. Oh, it was just the halfway point. That's okay. Alright, what else is in dire straits here? I think I should repair these one more time. Okay, that's good. And then the ear wraps. Just because if I do get into a wolf struggle, I mean, one, I'll probably die right away. Because I have a crowbar and a pistol. Revolver, whatever. Okay, that's the last of my cloth. Okay, let's see here. Actually, this ragged windbreaker is fantastic. Those socks are good. This is staying here because those take a while. These shoes are good for leather. And let's see how long that takes to rip apart. It takes 10 minutes. That's good. And then the windbreaker is actually fantastic. It's one of the better items to rip apart. I know it's a decent item to have, but is that 21%? Okay, that sounds like the wind broke. I'm gonna let's see here. Plus 10 degrees. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's get this out. Oh, I do have a flare. But I think the revolver is gonna have to do for now. There is still food at Grey Mother's. There's still a bunch of stuff for me to pick up in these other houses. There's definitely a chance at more food. Potentially more clothes. Maybe. I'd like to find some gloves. I mean, there is another chance for a rifle, but I'd have to go all the way over there. It's a long ways away. Alright, ooh, there's a deer. I want to take these mushrooms. There should be some more mushrooms. Okay, those crows are very loud. Yes, I know. Now this will be a great test because it's been about 2 days in this map. So that deer I have not... Sorry. I heard footsteps and I think they were mine, but I'm not sure. Oh, look at all these mushrooms. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the deer carcass despawn. If I don't touch them, hopefully they last forever. I don't know that they will, but it'd be a nice test. Really, you're just sitting there guarding that position? I was kind of hoping to maybe pick up some of those cattails. There are more down here. We're actually only 1 arrow down at the moment. I should really think about getting the hell out of here. I should think about trying to kill that wolf, but I think we're just going to walk. There's another mushroom. There's 2 more, 3 more. Where is it? Is it stuck? Where did it go? Oh, it looked like it was stuck on that log. Okay, I cannot go into either of those houses. I think I can go into this one, maybe? I don't know. If I go into this car, it should break its line of sight. Can I go into that house? Did I go into that house? I think I did go in here. We're going in there again. If I already have. I guess I'll find out. There should be a pair of boots on the floor. If I have been in here. Yeah, I have. Okay, that's fine. That should break the line of sight, which would be good. Get him to turn around. It's probably not gone very far, so it might see me again soon. About to find out. Okay. About to find out. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, right there. Didn't get very far at all. Doesn't see me, though. If I stand up, it will. And there might be another one over here. Yeah, those were my footsteps. No, it's going back to where it came from pretty quickly. I've heard tale that the animals can hear the doors and the trunks open and stuff. Come on, gloves in the glove box. Let's see it. It happened once. It's like the fabled, no, not that time. I was saying, like the fabled... Sorry, I see snowflakes. Interrupting myself. What am I trying to say? Aurora fish. That's fabled aurora fish. Alright, see if I can... Oh, I should be facing where the wolf was. Yeah, I was very disappointed with me. Very sad wolf. Alright, that's creepy. I was going to say the snow is starting to fall. It's coming on pretty quick. Lots of wolves. Okay, this is going to blizzard on me, I think. Oh, I lost my chance at a mag lens. Fire. Alright. Something, anything? Nope. That's okay. We're going to try to check out these okay, yeah, it's coming on pretty quick. Try to find these, or check out these houses, and then we'll go back to Great Mother's. I can drop off some of this excess gear. Cloth is good. I should check to see how much condition I lose by being hungry, because I was under the assumption that with low recovery, if you went hungry and did the starvation technique, that you would not be able to get... Is that a wide... That's a... Interesting. That looks like a relatively new technology television, not the old school tube TVs. I don't see any food laying around. Maybe that's a good sign. Hopefully there's some in these cupboards, but I always like to check behind the fridge for the rifle spawn. Sometimes they're behind refrigerators. Checking corners. I try not to light a fire if I can help it, but I do want to cook that fish. It was at 14% before, and honestly... Oh yeah, let's take this. If I don't have to boil water, that'd be nice. Ooh, double cloth. That's cool. Nothing in there. No flares. No socks. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, that was the medicine. Medicine cabinet. Oh, hey. Sweatshirt. 68%. That's actually not bad. It's kind of heavy. Maybe it is bad. I was thinking of ripping it down, but honestly, it's about the same as ripping down a curtain, which this place doesn't seem to have any of. Oh, there's one. Alright, yeah, let's just rip down this curtain. Oh, there's only 2 cloth. That's okay. Alright, lots of energy. Alright. Man, searching out these houses sure does take a while. See if I can find some more coffee. Nope. Just the noises of opening and closing cupboards. Oh, there we go.
Lucky day.
Nice, 600 calories. I was gonna say, otherwise this house was almost a complete bust. But not entirely. Alright, there's no upstairs at this house, I guess. Seems negative. No upstairs. Oh, we're getting pretty heavy. Oh, that was not in great shape. Let's drink some of this excess water we have. Toilet water. To get the lamp fuel. Let's fill this thing up. I think it would have filled from that one to start with, but because it's the lower condition, I just want to make sure that I use up the heavier one. The lower condition one, I don't think it matters to me. Fuel is fuel. I don't think it deteriorates in condition at all. It's a lot of fuel. When I do need to make a fire, I've got some use for it. I wish there was other use for the lamp oil other than for lamps and for starting fires. I could be mistaken by thinking that there isn't, but I already checked that. Alright, well, we're well overweight, so I think what I'll do is I'll just head back to Grey Mother's now. I think I checked that house, I think. I checked that. I checked down there. Those ones. Okay. Well, anywho. Gonna have to consolidate some of these resources. I'm not in a big hurry to get out of this map, honestly. Not in a big hurry to go anywhere. I just want to try to survive. Yes, fish. How? It's rancid. It's at 10%. Yikes.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
That's right. I could go back up there. There's rabbits and such that I could hunt. There's rabbits potentially over here. I don't know if the wolf in this area... Oh, there's one right there. Let's get it. First things first. There we go. That's a little better. I only have the one rock. Oh, there's another one. Good. Yeah, I definitely do need to find some tools. Oh, is that a second rabbit? It is. Now, it takes a little bit of time to rip these things down, but... Off the hop! I'm going to be attracting the locals again. Alright, I don't know where that other rabbit went. Hopefully it'll come back. Before the wolf does, that is. I think that's it over there. Which way did you go? I feel like I hear it. Is that it? Can't see. I don't know where it went. I'll try to find it though. There's some old man's beard. I should be collecting some of that. Alright, this is a very elusive rabbit. Oh, there it is. We'll pick up some of these sticks because we're going to use them. I still got like 8 cedar or logs, or 7, something like that. Yes, right over here. There's no way you saw me. Okay, good. Uh-oh.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes, it is kind of heavy. Just like your situation is kind of heavy. There it is. Off the tree. Nope, that'll work though. There we go. Alright, there's definitely a potential for wolves near this bridge, so I need to get back. Alright, that stick is gonna kill me. Let's get it anyway. Okay, here we go. Oh, and there's another one. Okay, good. Nice. This will make it more worth my while to start a fire and cook some stuff up, because I don't really have to worry about... what is it called? Oh, look at all this crap.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I don't really have to worry about water at the moment. Is that what I was trying to say? Oh, no, sleeping. As long as I stick around places that have beds, I'll be fine. Like, once I start move deal with and trying to survive in this map to get the bear hide bedroll going is going to be tough. So let's just... yikes. Alright. We'll just drop that, and this, and this, and that. There we go. Trying to read... Oh, I don't like that. Look away, avert your eyes, that's better. Okay. Alright. Let's deal with these things right now. Oh, are they... They're not frozen. I just got them. Okay, that's fine. There we go. That one wasn't very big. Now, I do want to read those books, but again, that's going to require calories. And I don't even have to cook those at the moment, although I probably should. Alright, this one's mine. This one's not mine. Oh, come here. Come here. And go there. There we go. Alright, I've already searched this place out. Nice. 82. That's not in great shape. I think there was another one. Oh, no. Yeah, right here. I dropped it. 89. There we go. Actually, let's just double check outside and see. I think it was starting to blizzard, actually, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh, I do want these. Which one of these is the bad one? That one's the bad one. I'll just use a match. Wood match. We'll burn the cash, and we'll use the lamp oil.
Perfect.
Then I will put stick and at least one of those, because I probably will want to take some torches. Where's the fish? That fish is going to be eaten tonight, and so will all of the other bad food that I have, like... Alright, that's a small piece. There we go. There's that. Okay, yeah, we'll put this thing on the stove. There we go. Yeah, we'll just put you right up there. That should take the same exact amount of time. 25, 27, that'll be done soon. That's good. 12, that's done. Done. Alright, that food's done. Now, let's see here. I think I'm just going to leave it outside. At least the rabbit meat, this is not in great shape. It still says it's in okay condition, but I have my doubts. But yeah, we'll just leave the food out here for now. I'm not done with the fire. I definitely put more fuel on there than I needed to. which is a little disappointing. Maybe I can go ahead and make some water while I have fuel. Maybe I can eat just a little bit of food so I could read. Alright, condition meter isn't terrible. This isn't a lot of calories, though. Like, that's definitely going to have to do... Alright, that's almost a full piece. That one's a small piece. Yeah, it's nasty out. Alright, well, I think I have to end the episode here because it's, again, going over a half an hour. I apologize. I'd like to try to keep it at or around a half an hour, so... Might have been the wind. Anyway, this is Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.